Hey, this is Jordan from Jersey, and this is what I thought of the comics I read the week of January 27th, 2010. It's snowing in Jersey again. What the heck? It was like 50 last week. Can't stand this. It's freezing in here. Ugh. Let's read some comics. First off, we've got the penultimate issue of Spider-Man Clone Saga. That's 5 of 6. I liked this series a lot at the beginning. I don't know if that love, that like, is lasting. This issue was better than the last one or two, probably. Good ending, nothing special. I'll let you know after next issue whether this series is worth your time or not. Kind of thought so towards the beginning, but now I'm a little shaky on that. Now, I'd love to review The Amazing Spider-Man issue 619 next. Unfortunately, Diamond didn't send it to my comic shop. And so I drove to the comic shop closest to that comic shop. Apparently, they've shut down since the last time I was there. Oops. So if the shop that I normally go to gets it in soon, I'll review it then. I did get a chance to read the issue, but I don't have it here to show you. Story better than the last one. I kind of poo-pooed the use of Silvermane, but now they kind of explained it, and I think it's cool-ish. We get to see more of Mysterio, and he did get a costume redesign, more than I thought last week. It's kind of cool. I kind of like it. I don't know how to describe it. Stegosaurus comes to mind, but not in that dumb of a way. And the art continues to be great because same artist as last week. So, and I forget Marcus Martin, I think. Spider-Man has so many great artists that I get them confused now, and it's terrible because you're all great. You're great, I tell you. I just can't remember your names or how to do a Scottish accent. So, screwed on two fronts. Hopefully I get the issue in soon, though. It was good. So, in the wake of not being able to get the Amazing Spider-Man, picked up another issue. And also because it was only $1. And that is Joe the Barbarian issue 1 from Vertigo Comics. I like what Vertigo does. They have those $1 first issues, and I think they're trades. The first trades are always $10, I think. And that's kind of cool, kind of gateway comic type thing. Not a whole lot happens in the issue. I picked it up because of the dollar and because I'd heard some good recommendations of it. I think we're going to check out the next few issues. I don't want to give away anything about the book, because like I said, not a whole lot happens, so if I give away anything, I've given away everything. Pick it up. It's only $1. Check it out, see what you think. It's different. Ish. So different is the same, kind of, but check it out. I'm interested to see where it goes. The art's pretty good, and it's written by Grant Morrison. I hear he writes some stuff, so I'll check it out. Next up, we have the creepiest cover I have bought in a while, and it's Guardians of the Galaxy, issue 22. Yeah, that's messed up. So, Moondragon, that's her. She's got this creepy alien thing inside of her. It's trying to bust out. Turns out the Universal Church of Truth thinks it's their god. So, they kidnap her. Last issue. Kill her father, kind of. And they incapacitate him. Let's put it that way. And this issue, team has to save her. And how do they do it? Oh, guns blazing. This issue has my favorite line of the week from Star-Lord. Peter Quill, I believe, but I'm terrible with names. He says, as he's running in to save the day with some guns, "Hi, I'm Star-Lord. I'm with the Guardians of the Galaxy. I'd flash you my business card, but my hands are too full of guns." And I figure he says it that way because it's funny. So, what are you going to do? But on to the story. A lot of the main characters of this title have died over the last few months. That might not have been so definitive as it may have seemed earlier. Not to give anything away, because it really didn't. But, because we still don't know. It's an interesting ending. Kind of feels like a cheat, maybe, but I'm cool with it because I like the characters. And Guardians of the Galaxy can do no wrong, in my opinion. Last couple issues were a little slow. This one really picks up the pace, get the luminals, get some good battles, and I'm loving this. So thank you, Abnett and Lanning, for some good books. Next up, we've got Avengers, the Initiative, with the awesome Taskmaster versus Thor cover, you can see there. Last issue, we followed Taskmaster before and after the Cabal meeting from Siege of the Cabal, and got to know quite a bit about his character, which quite frankly I thought was awesome. I didn't know a whole lot about him. Now I do. This issue follows up on that. It also focuses heavily on Diamondback, She is a spy working for the real Avengers who's in the initiative trying to help, but that might not end so well. Yeah, she might have gotten in a little deeper than she thought. But, yeah. And Taskmaster, he's just a, minor-ish villain who wants to be one of the big guys. That might not work out too well for him either, or it might work out really well for him. We'll have to see. Either way, really like this issue. Always love this book. Always love Guardians of the Galaxy. Always love Secret Warriors. And today we have issue 12. So Secret Warriors number 12 is the issue that finally kind of takes all those loose ends from the previous 12 issues, if you count the list, and ties them all together and kind of explains things. I love this book. If I had two complaints, one is that they don't really flesh out the actual Secret Warriors that much. They're starting to do it a lot better, especially in this issue. A nice little surprise in there I don't want to give away. I think it was a new thing. I don't think we've known about Stonewall's heritage before, but that was a cool character moment. And also, let's just put it this way. Hickman hasn't written this book in the clearest way. Everything that happens in it is awesome, and you just kind of go along with it because Nick Fury tells you to, and when Nick Fury tells you to do something, you do it because otherwise he might staple something to your head. He's done it in the book. But that being said, it hasn't always been that clear what everyone's motivation is. You've got Hydra, you've got Leviathan now, you've got S.H.I.E.L.D., and all of it's kind of been loosely tied together, and there's conspiracies, but you don't know a whole lot about what's going on. This issue gives you a lot of backstory to tell you exactly what is going on, and I thought that went a long ways, because that's one of the few areas where the book wasn't awesome. Now it is. Like where the issue goes, like where the issue ends up. Reminds me a little of an opening scene to Avatar, that's all I'm going to say. And in a good way, because Avatar was story-wise, whatever. Not going to get into that now. But I like where the issue ends off. Always love this book. This week, every month, is like my favorite one, where I get Guardians of the Galaxy, Secret Warriors, and Avengers the Initiative. I only really read 3 team books, and they all come out at the same time. And the only problem I have with that is I can never figure out which one I'm going to read first. So, check them all out. Have a good week. That's the comics I read for January 27th, I believe, of 2010. And I'm going to go back to being cold in snowy New Jersey. Have fun.